Okay, slight change in plans. Big L, don't worry, yours is going to the FFL. I have to go out and do that today. That's happening. Travis reached out and said, I should really look into the, what's it called, Pirateship? Where you create an account, um, you weigh your packages, you pay for the shipping. It's for USPS. You print out the label. Now you can use a label printer, which I just looked on Amazon. They're about they start around 125. They go up to several $100s. But he said all he does is he prints them out on his regular printer, and then uses some clear tape over them. And I investigated the average costs of shipping versus UPS and FedEx, and it's less than half. Now I do have a laser printer, which prints pretty clear, good quality stuff. It's almost black and gray, but that's all you need for a label. So I ordered a decent scale from Amazon. It'll be here tomorrow. Um, and I created an account, and I'm going to use this as a trial, uh, and see how that goes, because the fees are less than half compared to UPS and FedEx. And I have to, going forward, find some means of a more affordable means of shipping. These large companies, they get these drastically reduced rates because they ship in volume, but the average John Q. public, like me and you, not so much. So that's what I'm going to do as far as the upper for Joe and Benjamin's rail. Those will be the guinea pigs. Now, yesterday or the day before, when I shipped out the last batch of stuff, the Steiner and stuff, as I was getting in my truck, my mail carrier lady saw me walking out with boxes. She was just pulling up. And she goes, are those for me? And I said, no, I'm going to UPS. So I think being able to have a scale, weigh it, go on, pay for the shipping, print a label, slap it on the box, walk outside my door, and hand it to my mail lady, and have it get processed just like anything else, and on its way at a drastically reduced cost, makes a lot of sense. So I'm going to give that a shot. It'll be a 1 day delay on the shipping for Joe. Sorry, Joe. Benjamin doesn't care. Um, and yeah, I think I'm going to go that route. I mean, I'm not shipping tons of stuff. I'm not some online store guy. I'm just a guy who sells some of his stuff every once in a while to try to make some moves. However, going forward, it'll make things a lot easier in a lot of different ways. I may even pick up an actual, what's it called? A laser label printer or something like that. And you can buy the streams of the labels. Because the costs are drastically going up. I looked it up. With the rising fuel costs, UPS and FedEx are drastically increasing their prices. Once you add the insurance, I mean, you can add the insurance through the USPS as well. But like I was talking to Travis, he's like, man, I max out insurance for $700, and it's only like $22 to ship versus, well, I paid what, almost $50 to ship that Steiner, which is really ridiculous. So that's gonna be my trial. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna get there regardless. In fact, I've had a lot better luck with USPS the last 6 months than I have with UPS and FedEx. It always arrives safe and sound. The boxes are in great shape. It's left right at my doorstep by the mail carrier, just like any other package delivery, at less than half the cost. So that's what I'm going to do moving forward. I apologize for the 1 day delay on shipping of your upper, Joe, but it's a good test. And this thing at UPS is probably going to run me $50, $60 once I insure it, or possibly more. I mean, it's got some weight to it, so I need to find a way to cut those costs down a little bit because I'm giving great deals to people. I'm paying transaction fees on top of that on the money transfers, eating $10, $20. the shipping is through the roof. So when it's all said and done, I mean, I'm taking huge, gigantic hits, and I'm not made of money, so I have to find some means to make this to save a little bit. And once I have the scale, all I got to do is print out labels, box it up properly, and just hand it over to the mail lady to get processed. You still get the same tracking info. It's all very identical in that regard. So that's what I'm going to do, and we'll see how it goes.